How does ADHD affect organization, and what are some ways that you can maybe change your mindset to help make things more functional for you? Hi, I'm Coach LA. I help high achieving women with ADHD and chronic illness get things done without sacrificing their health. In her book, Casey Davis's book, How to Keep House While Drowning, A Gentle Approach to Cleaning and Organizing, she has this quote: when we focus on function, organization becomes easier. Someone once asked me, how did you get so organized? To which I replied, once I realized I did not have to be tidy to be organized, the second half of my life began. Organization means having a place for everything in your home and having a system to get it there. While I haven't read her book, I recommend it to a lot of my clients. I think she has a really good idea on how ADHDers suffer with organization, and I really love her focus on function. If we can create your systems to make it so that the function works for you, that your house, I always like to tell my clients, we want to make your house functional and beautiful, not just beautiful and organized, but functional. And that's the piece that matters. If it doesn't function for you, it's working against you. Lots of different factors play into the reason why we are disorganized as ADHD, like the prefrontal cortex being underactive, which is where executive function lives. So working memory, prioritization, time blindness, all those things are factoring in and making it harder. And then we get overwhelmed by all the steps and all the things that we need to do. And sometimes we have a hard time breaking things down on our own. Did you know that you can upload a picture of your space to AI and have it help you either break down the steps or show you, talk you through what you need to do? You can even say, I struggle with this. Can you do it in 5-minute increments? What can I do in each 5 minutes? And those kinds of things. If you struggle with that kind of thing, you can offload that. You can also find systems all over the place for helping you, but really you want to find a way that functions for you. I have a client recently who said that I always drop my clothes in this particular spot. So we talked about putting the hamper there. Well, their partner doesn't want the hamper to go there because it's kind of in the way, and they understand. They recognize that it's in the way and it's kind of obstructive. So they're working on getting a different basket. However, we talked about how we can slowly transition once you build consistency around putting it in the basket where it is, moving it a few inches at a time until it's where both you and your partner would like it to be ideally. And so if you're putting something down in one place, let's make that it's home. And then if you need to move it because it's kind of in the way or it's not really functional for the space, slowly move that thing to where you need it to be. I actually did this with my dogs. When I first got our dogs, I started them with putting their kennels on the bed, and I slowly moved them out towards where they needed to go. And that was for them, but I think it can work in the same way when we're looking at what functions for you and how do we get it to a place that is out of the way, but also working and functioning. If this content resonates with you, like and follow my page for more.